Welcome back everyone. Now look, I don't normally do introductions before I play one of my videos, but I've not been home long from Speaker's Corner today, being Sunday. You're going to see this video first thing Monday morning. I think the following video that's coming up now is probably one of the most important that I've ever made. And I would implore you all to listen to all of it in full, listen to every word that this lady and gentleman say that's coming up now. It is vital. It is vital to our message. I applaud these people. I applaud their honesty, their bravery, their integrity, and more importantly, I applaud their message. I told you guys right from the very start, this channel, our aims and this movement is all about uniting the UK. We can do it. We will do it if we all believe. We've got to get the other communities on side, on board. We will achieve what our rotten politicians and our rotten governments who couldn't give a monkey's about any of us, what they cannot achieve, we will achieve. Please listen to every word. You're going to absolutely love this one. So guys, last week you will have seen a clip in one of my videos where this heroic couple appeared in that video, but today I'm fortunate enough to have bumped into them and I'm speaking to
Harman.
Kushi.
So can you tell me the story that you told me earlier on, because I thought it was brilliant.
Okay, I come this country 26 years ago, and when I come to this country I see English people, they open the heart, arm and welcome us on this country, and I'm so glad to come this country. When I come, I met him, I married him, I have a family here.
That was the bad bit, was it?
That was the best one, I think.
That's the best thing.
Yeah.
My children's born this country. This country give us a lot, and we always respect, and we want to be make again together Great Britain.
That's a lovely message. Now earlier on you was telling me that when you came to the parade last week that you was initially a bit wary. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so a lot of people call Harman, a lot of people met us and they say don't go because they're English people, they're racist, they're going to be punch you, either they see you, they don't like brownies. And I was like, I said, okay, let's see, and my mind is double. And then at night time I said, Harman, let's go and see.
We decided because I see Tommy from long time. I was put off by mainstream media, what they projected about Tommy and his group, that they are fucking racist, they don't like Asians, and a lot of stuff like that. But when I see Tommy from long time, what he was doing, he was standing tall and fighting against people who are ruining their homes, grooming girls. He was a patriot. And I love patriot. A patriot, even he lost everything, he keep on fighting. And today you know me, I know you because of Tommy. What Tommy done with the community, with the country is so good. And I say, no, Tommy is a patriot. He is doing what our ministers, our prime ministers, they fail to do.
Should be doing, yeah.
Should be doing, yes.
Country first.
Country first.
People first. What Tommy is trying to save, not his kids. He's trying to save your kids, my kids. And we need to stand with Tommy.
And one more thing I add, please come on 27th and join us, because when we go for the rally, every single person is very humble, very loving and welcome you. You don't feel outsider. So I love two people that joined, because what Tommy is doing is outstanding.
So so initially you was a bit worried about coming along.
Yeah.
Tell me about the reaction when you actually got there.
Okay, well, I stepped out of the Victoria station and I see the people, every single person said, thank you for coming, welcome. Every single person, either children, old, young, everyone.
We were welcome.
We are welcome.
With an open heart. Like, they were so pleased to see us. And I was so pleased to be with them, because I want to march with the patriots who love their country.
Yeah.
And they gave me respect. And I have to pay them back everything. This country gave us a lot. We came back from Afghanistan. We came running to this country from Afghanistan because of prosecutions, killings, things like that. What I left behind there 28 years back, I can see same thing happening in UK now. Wake up. It's time for all fellow Britannians, all citizens to wake up, because it's from my mouth what I left behind 28 years back. Same thing is happening in your doorstep. They are knocking your doors and you're not realizing that. Wake up, join the rally, make Britain again Great Britain. That's the need of the hour. Otherwise, where will you run again? Like I ran from Afghanistan, where will you run from Britain?
And save your daughters.
You have to save your daughters, your families.
What a wonderful message. The only thing I will say is you are the most stylish man here today, and I'm very disappointed. This is quality that's beyond the required amount, I'm afraid. So next time I see you, can you dress down a little bit?
Today is the one I am not dressed up.
Yeah, today
Today I'm not dressed up at all.
But these are our brothers and sisters. Our message is
Yes.
one of love and unity for everyone that has good things in their heart. Britain, we love you.
And before I go, Tommy is not racist. Tommy is not for right, he's the right.
He's a right.
Join him
Yeah.
for safety of your kids, for your future.
And we love Britain and we love Tommy. We love you.
We love Britain.
Yeah.
Save it.
You guys are just unbelievable. Come here. You guys are brilliant. Thank you so much. Do you know how proud we are of you? Do you know how proud we are of you? Do you know, we understand that it
You
takes
don't need to be proud
courage.
of me, brother.
Yeah.
No, this is my
Because it's
payback
payback
time.
Exactly.
This country gave me everything. I might have been dead in Afghanistan. My kids rose up here. My kids bought up here. They born here. They're studying. They're doing everything. Why? Because of this country.
They love football match.
But you know
They
what?
love
Do you know,
country.
do you know what? I'm just so honestly. You say that, but we're very proud of people like you. Very proud.
People like us need to come out and they should say thanks to Britain
Yeah.
and come out for these rallies, because people like us who came in this country for shelter long time back, if something goes wrong, now where will you run? Where will you go? You have to stand tall, take your ground back.
You're building a legacy as well for our future. What you're doing now is part of legacy building.
No, this is
And
our
that's very
country. This is
important.
our
We have to do,
children.
we have to do.
My children,
If
they
we
born
don't-
this country.
I don't
This is
know-
our country.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we should have to respect.
I tell you one thing, what I feel. If I'm not speaking what I wish to speak, that's called slavery.
Yeah.
I don't want to die like a slave. Nor did you. If people watching me in future somewhere, if you see something bad happening around you or you're not speaking, that means you are slave. You're mentally slave. Come out.
That's a great point.
Come out.
Have you got this, Danny? Yeah.
Come out. You have to come out. If you're not, I'm not speaking. I'm slave. Because what I'm slave of, I'm slave because if I speak, I will get hurt. I will get persecuted. I might lose my job. Somebody attack me. That is called slavery. This is modern slavery. No, we can't be slaves. We can't be slaves, no.
It's a very powerful message. Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having us.
Thank you.
All the best. So I'm with the man, Danny Tomo. Danny, great to see you again today.
Brilliant day.
And I think we can say it was a success, don't you?
Do you know what? It was, for me, it was one of them moments where I knew that this was important. And the reason I knew it was important because I believe these smaller battles all come together as the larger consensus of the battle that we're trying to fight. Now, today was about unity, today was about the Christian faith. Very important to me. But one of the things that I saw today was people from all walks of life, no matter what colour, no matter where you came from, Christians uniting in the face of persecution of their own. And what we saw in Speaker's Corner was today was a unity and love. And a lot of people were saying, well, it's going to kick off down there. And do you know what? it felt like there was no ability to kick off because there was so much love, so much passion for what we were doing, and the message that will be beamed around from my live streams, from all different live streams, from your messages, will show that people are actually uniting, no matter which part of the country you come from, no matter what you believe in. Everyone is coming together, and that's so important. So important.
The overriding thing that I've taken out of this today, and it's my first time, is the multicultural side of it. I mean, I think I've shaken more hands of colour today than people that look like me and you. And not that should come as a surprise to anyone, but here comes another far right football hooligan. I mean, it's just
unity.
It's just unity.
No matter where you come from,
and the love that they're spreading, and the appreciation as well, Danny. That they're understanding that we appreciate them as much as they appreciate us. We're all on the same song sheet at last. Because let's be honest, in years gone by, maybe the movement, if you like, hasn't gone the right way about things. I think that was through immaturity and anger. Yeah.
Things when you get angry and when you fear for your children or you fear for your communities, you tend to do things that maybe you shouldn't say the way that you say it. You shouldn't behave in certain ways. Everyone is maturing into a position where we realise now what the message is. We realise that together we are stronger. And what the government and political parties need to understand is that the majority of this country believe the things that we believe, and it's now a point where it's not about one man, it's not about one message, it's about everyone's collective messages as one collective sort of push to make people understand that we have to be unified. We have to be, no matter where you come from, no matter what colour you are. Today, like you said, it was, I was shaking hands from Christians from every background, and it was beautiful, and that is a real good message for the 27th, and I believe today's message will just amplify the importance of the 27th in London.
I think it's a brilliant message, and I think a lot of people in this country, no matter where they originate from, perhaps by birth or what race they are sick of being separated. We all just want to be one. We all just want our country to be the beautiful country that we know, that we grew up in, with a Christian culture. I mean, look, you're a Christian. I'm a culture Christian. So we're a little bit different. I'm a culture Christian. But we want to grow up in that culture. And that's the way we want our children to be brought up.
Absolutely.
And we are in danger if we don't. This is our chance, Danny. I think everyone has to grab it with both hands.
Absolutely. The importance of understanding when people say, well, I'm not really religious. Well, you can be religious and understand the concept of Christian values, because actually, believe it or not, no matter if you're religious or not, you've been brought up in this country under those values. That's why we are the way that we are. That's why we aren't the way that other religions in other parts of the world behave in certain ways. We have to bring that into what we're doing. Everything that we do has to be under Christianity, because that is part of the backbone of this country. The reason that our forefathers went to war was to protect a Christian nation, and it's so important moving forward for the 27th that everyone understands it does not matter where you come from, it does not matter what colour you are, this is a fight for everyone. And I know that everyone's going through it, Paul. I see it all the time. I run a business, and I'm in a position where I can relax a little bit in life, but I know how hard it is for other people to live in this society, and they can come out and have their voices heard for the benefit of their children, and it shows that they care, and that's really important.
Oh, very important. So looking forward now, 27th of July. I mean, I'm just buzzing, mate. I can't wait. Danny, I think it's going to be bigger than we'd even hoped for or imagined. I mean, everyone I meet now is saying, I'm coming on the 27th of July. You know what? This time last year I wouldn't have dreamt of it, but I am coming.
That's the message.
And they're bringing their friends. So this is going to be huge. It's going to be massive. What are you predicting?
I'm predicting that people are starting to realise what's actually happening here. What was actually happening here is the British public are starting to have a voice. Over the last few years, and going back even before that, people felt like they couldn't have their voices heard. And the communities that we represent, your community, my community, around the UK, realising that actually we're standing up for something that really matters, because we're running out of time. If we can build this into a real movement of people, which I believe is coming, when it goes into political stance of having that, we will have enough of a force to change the policies which are so bad at the moment and causing so much pain. The only way we do this is if we unify, and that I think on the 27th will be shown. I estimate 100,000 people. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking at least.
You know,
yeah.
it has to be because you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're running out of time. People are very angry with the way that the country is. People are angry with what they're seeing. Come out. Be part of it. You saw on the 1st of June that this is not about a certain group. This is about everyone coming together. There was people from all over the UK that came, and I know from your comments and my comments, people are coming, and they are coming in numbers. Very interesting to see.
Danny, I met a lovely Indian lady earlier on, and she said to me, I was so wary about coming. She said I was really, really, you know, not sure. She said I got there, I've never been shown so much love in my life. I can't wait for the 27th, and now she's bringing some friends. Guys, look, if you feel that you and your family have been marginalised over the last few years, if you feel that our basic British Christian way of life has been demonised in many respects, if you feel that the mainstream media is not representing you, we are now your mainstream media. People like Danny, people like Maya, etc., all the patriotic channels, we are now unified as one. Please, if you don't do anything else, please come on the 27th of July. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your dog, bring whoever you want.
Bring everyone.
Bring your wife, bring your girlfriend as well if you're brave enough. But just come, please. Come along, right? Because this is going to be one of the biggest days in British history, and we need you just as much as you need us.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very
Danny,
much, Paul.
always a pleasure. Cheers.
Right. Thank you, guys. Take care.
So I'm with Danny. We've just finished. Danny had a bit of Nando's to
Ain't bad, mate.
finish
Is it?
the day off.
Not a bad way to finish the day.
What did you make of it? Something completely different, really.
Very different. I've never done that one before, Paul. Very, very mixed race of people there. You know, all different backgrounds, all different religions, all different creed and colour. Just really, really good day though. There wasn't any trouble as such. It got a bit heated a little bit a couple of times, but all of our lads behaved themselves. Everyone else seemed to behave themselves, Paul. Do you know what I mean? What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's the way I see it. I think very, very diverse crowd, a lot of togetherness.
Yeah.
I think probably the two most impactful things for me today was the guy that come up to me earlier on. I'm not going to say his name because he might not want his name being read out, but we was almost in tears together. You know, that was a very emotional interview. And the Indian couple, the guy with the Louis Vuitton turban.
Sikh guy.
Yeah, what a great couple.
Fantastic.
And just really a shining example, Danny. I mean, you know, we can't make this stuff up, right? It is what it is. And if anyone doubts the message of togetherness, these people are, well, they personify what we're trying to achieve here.
Exactly that.
A togetherness.
There was about 50 of us today, Paul. I thought it was only going to be me, you and Danny. But it was really good, and like it felt like a part of a family. That's how it felt. And everyone, as I say, behaved themselves. There was no trouble at all. Yeah, I'm sure that there's going to be some sort of report out there where they're going to say that there was a bit of ag. There was nothing there today at all. The police were really good, to be fair. They just stood back. They got involved a little bit when it got a bit heavy, but then that's it. They stepped back and let them carry on with it.
Yeah, and that was just one guy.
Yeah, just one guy, and the other side,
yeah,
just having a little bit,
which was
a bit crazy, to be fair. But it is what it is.
But a nice, pleasant day, and again, you know, the movement, if that's the right word, keeps growing.
Absolutely.
The amount of people, Danny, that are coming up to me and saying they would never have dreamt of being involved in this 6 months
Well, a lot
year
of people
ago.
come up today were saying because of your channel as well, you know, so they're obviously, people are starting to listen, starting to watch it. And I do think the 27th of July is going to be massive.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the 1st of June was still a great turnout, but I think the 27th of July is going to be a different level.
Absolutely.
And there really won't be any trouble. We just know it. It'll just run smooth. Forget what the mainstream media say about things. Ignore that. That's a load of old codswallop or whatever they call it. But yeah, I honestly think that the 27th of July, if you can come, it's going to be a great time. I'm flying over from Spain. I'm going to be there right at the front with everyone. And yeah, I think it'll be a great day.
What about Danny Tomo? You know, he's like, you've only just met Danny. Nice guy, ain't he, Danny?
Absolutely fantastic. We done the live a couple of weeks ago with him. fantastic then, spoke to him before, spoke to him after, but a really, really lovely guy.
Solid lad, isn't he? Solid lad.
Absolutely, and his belief is really good, and it's great, you know, and we need more people like that. We do, we really do.
Yeah, and you know, for anyone thinking that, you know, oh, they're probably a bit different off camera or whatever.
Absolutely not. We went up the pub afterwards, didn't we?
Yeah, you know, and all the talk is of peace and harmony.
That's
and,
all it is.
You know, getting people together.
Listen, if we don't do something now, we're going to be too late.
Making
We
a
ain't going to be able to change it. So
Yeah.
we need to step on the, you know, step up to the plate, and we need to get going on making this country great again. It's just Britain now. It's not Great Britain anymore, but it will be Great Britain if we all get together and stand as one.
Danny, lovely mate. All the best.
mate.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for the Nando's.
And it's your turn next time. Next time
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to the
Next
Ritz.
time we're going. No, we're going
Yeah.
McDonald's, mate.
Cheers, Danny.
Ta-ra, mate.